into Power Surge.
Each possession, a random player will be seriously...
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. So here's the Clippers starting group. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Then it's Cam Thomas, then it's Ball, and it's DJ in at the point. And for the Nets, we've got Nicholas Claxton, Julius Randle out there with Gary Trent. And it's Kemp in at the three, the small forward. This can be a time of the season when it's hard for players to keep their focus, Grant.
Oh, man, B.A., the buzz of a new season is behind you. The playoffs are a long way off. This is when a coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused. You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Frazier. Banked it in off the glass.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. I talked with him about how he'll approach dealing with Kawhi Leonard on the floor, and coach told me there's no one way to go about slowing Kawhi. He does too many things. He continued, we'll vary our looks on him and try not to let him get in any offensive rhythm. Good idea, as we all know how deadly Kawhi is once he gets going. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie.
An intense player on the boards. Love seeing Randle get after it and punish the opposition. You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Frazier shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. DJ's got 6 points.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Pass to Claxton. Missed it, even after all of those chances. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's DJ. There's the three. Claxton with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Knocked away.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Down low. Here's Claxton. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Shot is good by DJ. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Leonard. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's DJ. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
You also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition.
Interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
On the floor for the Clippers, Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Then it's Cam Thomas, then it's Ball, and it's DJ in at the 2 guard.
At the line 2 times.
He's off on the second. And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
First personal foul. Team second.
Here's Kemp. He's scoreless. Here's Frazier. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Shot is good by DJ.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. DJ in the last game against the Wizards put on a show. He dropped 56 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come. Unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Randall, the pass to Trent. Randall with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got 5 now.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Shot is good by DJ.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
It's stolen away from deep three-point land. Kemp with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. DJ's got 19 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Pass to Kemp. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance. Kemp's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
They get it back. Zubac. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Robert Williams checked in for Claxton. Beasley comes in for Randall. Whitehead, he's checked in for Trent. And Brogdon is subbed in for Frazier. Here's Whitehead. He picked up 15 in their last win against Indiana. The offensive rebound. That shot off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's DJ. Knocks it down from distance.
3.
He's got 22.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Brogdon. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's DJ, guarded by Brogdon. Fires in the triple.
3.
And the Clippers lead by 13.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Over to the left wing. Can they get it? DJ pulls it in.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Takes the 3. The rebound by the Nets. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Out to Beasley. Here's Kemp, guarded by Miller. Here's Williams. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Number 5.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
We've got Julius Randle. He's out there with Nicholas Claxton, and it's Trent in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Randle. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
Inside, you have to try something to stop Randle. But he gets physical right back and draws a good shooting foul.
At the line.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. Kemp, the pass to Claxton. Randle outside. Pass to Kemp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good work defensively by Leonard.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's DJ. Uses the glass to finish the layup. DJ's got 40 points.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
So the Nets making a switch here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
The Clippers lead by 19. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Cam Thomas. And it's DJ in at the shooting guard position. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Trent outside. Here's Kemp. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
DJ, no good.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Pass to Randle. Here's the 3. Drains the triple.
When you have Randle on your team, there's space out that floor.
The Clippers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. To the middle. Puts it up from 12. And Thomas gets it to go on the assist by Ball. Thomas has got his first 2 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's DJ. No good with the triple. Nets trail by 21. Out left to the wing. Here's Kemp. Here's Frazier. Blocked. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but To answer your question, BA, you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth.
2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Ball against Trent. Claxton down low. Pass to Frazier from behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
The three. He buries it from three. DJ's got 46.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. They're behind by 21. And there's 1:38 left in the game. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there.
Man, the defender really went after him.
He misses the free throw.
Number 5.
Good on the second one. 1:29 left to play in the fourth.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Clippers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for DJ.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Here's DJ. And the three off target. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brogdon from outside. And the Nets get it back.
And his teammates appreciate the energy. Nice job to keep the possession going. No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Here's DJ. He got it again! Sensational!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Oh, it's stolen away. .26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Ooh, the pump fake. Kept the D off balance. Gave him room to work.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily.
That's the end of the game.
A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Bands on top of bands, we falling over when my door's son. I can't pay just like he did, I ain't find her. I was being real, not like he did, where you find her? Put him on a leash and make him think back to everything they said. They know it's me, I don't yell. Talking about net worth when I got it all in my belt. Say less when you say something, cause you always getting upset. Say no, but I never get depressed in.